This is our first show, and I have a very special treat for you this evening. So many people in Fairfield decorate their homes for the different season. So come along with me and let's see what our people in Fairfield, or how our people in Fairfield decorate their homes indoors for the fall season. It is a beautiful fall day, so let's go. Because of safety reason, we cannot disclose the names and addresses from the Fairfield homes that you will see today. Thank you. This is our first stop, and I think we have come to see a lot of black and orange in your decoration. And these decorations also happen to be fall and Halloween. As you can see, this funny creature is all decked out to go trick-or-treating, and I think it guards the door. It's a little cat. Leaves and orange and black lights with bats are around the beautiful door. And then look at this wreath. It's a twig wreath, and the lady of the house pulls things out and decorates the wreath for each season. So all you need to do is make one wreath or buy a bare wreath and decorate it for each season. What a lovely idea. And here is a very, very old school bench that she changes for the seasons. Another lovely idea. Thank you. As you can see, another Trojan fan. And this time, the guard dog has some Trojan colors in his basket, surrounded by pumpkins and corn. Above the door, a lovely garland made out of, I think, latex leaf. Beautiful. Pulls in the colors of the home. Beside the driveway, you'll find a basket filled with chrysanthemums, topped off with a bow that picks up the colors of the flowers. And look at this, another creative idea, sunflowers. You'll see the old fence post decorated into a lovely lady that just came from the garden. And next to her, another pot of beautiful fall chrysanthemums. Yellow is this theme. Beautiful sunflower garlands around the door with a very nice wreath that also has sunflowers in it. And look at this, a birdhouse in the shape of a sunflower. What a great idea. See what you can do. Be creative. And this is the newest trend, and you will see it all over town. Banners that hang from doors and announce the different seasons. When you drive around, you will see these colorful banners just announcing and maybe also reflecting the personality of the homeowners. Lovely cat and bats. Decorating can be so simple but elegant. Look at this, a twig bench, and on top of the big bench we have Bittersweet just laying there. And I think Bittersweet reminds us of fall. Just beautiful. And what a sight for our eyes. This is a basket that's attached to the house wall filled with fall colors and leaves. You have orange, you have yellow, and a little bit of blue. What a creative idea. It's very visible when you drive by, and it certainly announces fall is here. And look at this home. What a great idea. we have a lady scarecrow, and what a lovely smile she has. And next to her, I think is her little helper, just inviting children to come and trick or treat. To one of her side is a big stack of corn husk and corns, pumpkins surrounded, and the pumpkins light up at night. By the entranceway, there hangs another little scarecrow, inviting us to come in. What a lovely idea. Another wonderful example of beautiful pieces made out of real silk flowers and real flowers, a combination of twigs and grasses in a beautiful container. It stands out, and again, the colors of the house are pulled together in this beautiful piece. On the opposite side of the door, we have a basket filled with pumpkins and gourds. Very simple, but lovely. And as you approach the door, guess who's there? We have a hand-painted pumpkin that again invites us to come and trick-or-treat at this house. You do not need to carve. You can paint also, and I think the effect is wonderful. Another example of using sunflowers. Look how simple and elegant this wreath has been done. Ivy, sunflowers, and raffia, placed in the center of a beautiful stained glass door. Again, picks up some of the colors of the house. Very lovely and inviting. Here, not only can you decorate your house and your door, what about your lamppost and lamp? Here we have a sheaf of wheat with pumpkins, and on the bottom, by the lamp pole, a bunch of pumpkins, all kinds of size. Another example of a beautiful fall wreath that can go until, I would say, Thanksgiving. Not on the door, but beside the door, underneath our house lamp. A scarecrow with pumpkins and a beautiful ribbon and fall leaves. What a great idea. Very creative. And look what we have here. Gardening tools. This, certainly a gardener must live here, and she announces her creative art by leaving her garden tools in a decorative way right by the lovely garden bench. A mixture of summer. The geraniums are still beautiful and in bloom. Reminds us of summer, although the pumpkin brings in the fall theme. What a great idea. Not only can you decorate your house, your door, or everything. No, you can also decorate your mailbox. Look at this. The lady of the house went all out to decorate the mailbox, combined with nice plantings. It is just a lovely idea. Look at the sea of blossoms. The fall blossoms are wonderful. What a sight to see. Fairly simple, and there you have wonderful fall decoration. Very inviting. Look what we have here. A witch with pumpkins guarding the entrance to this home, and a wonderful skeleton inviting children again to come and trick-or-treat. Combination of chrysanthemums and different plantings. including a door map saying Happy Halloween. And notice the little snail that's on its way I don't know where, but it makes a lovely and unusual combination. Oh, look at this. A scarecrow is inviting us to come in. I think a lot of goblins live here. I love the suspenders. And look at his friendly face. Skeleton lights above the door. What a neat idea. And a very, very simple display of corn by the door. Again, there's baskets displayed with corn and gourds. Another creative idea. Look at the telephone pole made into a lamp post. Underneath you'll see a pumpkin hidden in the bushes. As you come up the driveway, look for pumpkins tucked away in secret places. Also, the neat wooden pumpkin with a raffia bow and a little scarecrow. Can you find the huge pumpkin? I dare you. Again, wreaths everywhere that announce the fall season, and also Halloween is around the corner. Very lovely and also very creative. A simple wreath with weed, I believe, and little ducks in the center of the bowl. In the middle of the wreath we have another wooden pumpkin. Pumpkins everywhere. This house has two entrances, and the lady of the house chose identical wreaths, so it all pulls the fall season together. Very nice. Look at this wreath, very interesting. I think it's a combination of thistles put together with silk flowers. I like the combination of the wrought iron furniture with the pumpkin on top. Very nice. Next to the entrance, we find another setting, and on the table is a basket with geraniums and a really neat birdhouse. I like the color combination. Another fine example of creating a fall theme with still a little bit of leftover of summer. Look at the beautiful salvia and the beautiful red geraniums with a little white border in front. It looks very, very nice with the blue trim and the blue paint of the house. Let's go closer. Grapevine pulled around and around in different ways. This is very unusual. And big blackberries and leaves and grass put at one side of the wreath to create a focal point. Again, very simple, but it reflects the theme and the feeling of the house. Very nice. I love the blackberries. They pick up, again, the color of the house. Oh, you can see decorating in process. Corn stack is still down, and the bale of hay is not quite decorated yet, although you get the taste of fall. Few gourds on top of it, and pumpkins and gourds by the side of the bale of hay, or I think straw. It's straw. You can get the feeling. I think it'll be lovely when it's all done. But wait at the green door. In the middle of the door, we have a wreath made out of sunflower and a beautiful, beautiful fall ribbon with fall leaves. I love the accents. I like the brass, the kick plate, and the door handle. It's very lovely. And there we have a little witch at the side of the step. Again, inviting for trick-or-treaters to come to the house. I just love baskets. I think baskets are so inviting. This basket has impatient in it. Almost done for the season, but it still gives you a little bit taste how it was in the summer. On the other side, again, we have pumpkins and gourds, just very casually displayed, all pulled together by the color. Green, orange, and yellow. Lovely. What a great idea. And I can't wait to come back and see what these owners had in store with all this corn and a bale of hay. A different idea, a wind sack that's announcing Halloween, a black hat and a pumpkin style blowing in the wind. Underneath we have a barrel full of fall colors. I love the yellow and the orange because we have some little pumpkins underneath. And yes, there's the watering can that probably will be used this afternoon to water all the flowers. Notice the big bush of white and yellow chrysanthemums not far from the entrance. Very nice touch. I like this wreath. Dried flowers and fruit. Very simple with a little bowl. Just adds a certain touch. And it gives you a good fall feeling. Again, the color of the brick is reflected in the wreath. Still, some flowers from summer are blooming and adding a certain touch of color to this house. Another scarecrow as we come up this driveway. Love those overalls. One must wonder who wore them once upon a time. Plaid shirt adds a certain country look to it. Look at those big gourds. Just lovely. And for something different, above the door we have pumpkin lights. I bet you it's beautiful when you drive by at night. So many ideas, just very creative. Well, Halloween has arrived at this house, and rumor has that a very old witch lives here. She hibernates all year, but at Halloween night, she comes out and gives treats to all the goblins that come to her door. Garland of leaves around the door. In the center of the door, we just have a simple wreath with corn, and in the middle we have a witch. A boot scraper in form of a cat has a little color of raffia. Behind it, few fall plants. Of course, fall is not fall without a scarecrow. He's a pretty funny one, and I think he really loves birds, because beside him there's a birdhouse inviting birds to come and build a home or build a nest. Again, a nice fall touch, a basket with gourds and pumpkins. neat idea. I wonder who spent all this time stuffing this man. On the other side of the entrance, we have a collection of wonderful gourds, a birdhouse, and pumpkins. Here I think we have Farmer Jack getting ready for the fall season. He looks quite busy, and his arms flaying in the wind. I love the shirts. I think this example of landscaping does not need any explanation. Enjoy the color. An old school bell, I believe, in the middle of the landscaping. And as you can see, we have a quite windy day today. The flag is just flopping in the wind. This concludes our segment of the show. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, this is your host, Karin Howery. Good night, Fairfield.